Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you Dark City is an underrated sci-fi masterpiece, and yes, I truly believe that. So I pulled my Blu-ray off the shelf because I love physical media, and it's the only way I watch my movies. After many, many years, because I haven't seen the movie Dark City in a long time, and I was like, yeah, I want to watch this, right? So I pulled it off, and after I watched it, man, I was like, I want to talk about this movie, and I know a lot of people have talked about this movie on YouTube and everything, but you haven't heard me talk about it, so I hope you enjoy my thoughts and stuff on this. But this movie is directed by Alex Proyas, which I'm hoping I'm saying his name right, who directed The Crow, I, Robot. And if you're a fan of The Crow and that dark, grungy, goth type stuff and other things, I think you'll really dig the Dark City, which is much more sci-fi and everything. And to be honest with you, The Matrix probably ripped this movie off, a lot of this movie. Just saying. But it stars Rufus Sewell, Jennifer Connelly, Kiefer Sutherland, and William Hurt. An incredible cast here. Now, this Blu-ray here contains the director's cut and the theatrical cut, so you're not left out in cold if you prefer the theatrical cut. I personally prefer the director's cut because I feel like the director's cut allows the mystery to breathe, allows the movie to breathe. What with the director's cut here, what it did is Alex Proyas was allowed to go back and fix a few things. In theatrical cut, he was asked to put in an open narration, which actually kind of spoils a little bit of a twist in the movie. In the theatrical cut, he was asked by the producer to put it in because they were scared that people wouldn't get this movie. And so when he got a chance to do his director's cut for the Blu-ray, he went back in, he removed that opening narration. And so he did that. He fixed the color grading of the film. He upped the CGI. He fixed up the CGI a little bit. And it has extended scenes and scenes that were cut out of the movie. I personally feel it is the better, more definitive version of the movie Dark City. It allows, like I said, allows a mystery to breathe, the movie to move, and when you're watching a movie that's it's like based sort of on Metropolis, the movie Metropolis, and Akira, and neo-noir, and like a dark gothic thing, and whatnot. You want the mystery to unfold, and I like that the mystery unfolds and you're learning as you go instead of being told right up front, like in the theatrical version, what's going on. Now, the theatrical version, however, does have a better pace to it, so I know some people don't like a little bit of a slow burn. Not that it's really a slow burn, but I personally prefer the director's cut. I think it's a better movie viewing experience. And as far as the movie goes, if you're wondering what it's about, if you've never seen it, Rufus Sewell plays this man, John Murdoch, who wakes up in a bathroom with no memory whatsoever in a seedy hotel with a dead hooker in the next room, as one does, right? And so as the movie unfolds, you see that Kiefer Sutherland is this weird little doctor. He's suspicious of what's going on. He knows a little more than he's let on to know. He knows about John's condition and why he has no memory. And then also there's these giant bald men wearing leather coats, hats, chasing John through the city, and you're wondering what that is all about. They seem to live under the city. They seem to be these like mysterious alien, almost like creatures. And then you have Jennifer Connelly, who is supposedly, but I don't want to give too much away. This John's wife, and they have had a bit of a falling out. And apparently, there's also a rash of ladies of the night being murdered. And could John be the killer? And with William Hurt, who is a detective, very old school, like bolo wearing hat detective, who's investigating this case, trying to figure out who John is, what's going on with his wife, Jennifer Connelly, Emma, and what's going on with these bald men, and what's going on in this mysterious city where daylight never seems to shine. Things constantly seem to change, and people tend to have these foggy memories of things, and especially of a place called Shell Beach, which John wants to get to, Shell Beach, because that's where he grew up, right? So it's this really dark, gritty sci-fi mystery, and I just think it's masterfully well done. It's very underrated. It's very underseen, I feel like. I would recommend getting the Blu-ray if you can get the Blu-ray, because it does contain both parts, and it's actually pretty cheap. I think it's like $9 to get the Blu-ray. But yeah, that's how the movie unfolds, and like everybody gives their performance, this really great performance, and it's just very, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain a lot of it, because this is a movie that really truly does have to be seen, because as it unfolds, you're getting sucked into this mystery. That's why I prefer the director's cut, like I mentioned earlier, because as it's unfolding, you're going, what's going on? How does this guy, John's character, as Rufus Sewell, he might even have these special abilities that maybe these bald guys, have, they have these special like psychic almost abilities and everything, and you're really like, what is going on? Who is there actually somebody killing these ladies of the night? Is there, what is this conspiracy? Is he some kind of, is John's character some kind of special person? What happened between John and Emma? Why did they have this marital spat? It seems so in love with each other, but yet they seem like they've never even met each other ever before in their lives till this very moment in this movie. I mean, it's, this movie is like just truly a wonderful experience of a sci-fi film. If you've never seen it, I highly, highly recommend this film. Check it out. Yeah, I do. Will we ever get a 4K of this? I heard somewhere that maybe they were going to release a 4K of this. I'm not sure, but I know like with this was filmed on film in 1998 and everything. But the way they did CGI back in the day on top of the film and everything with like early days of CGI and all that, it's a little more difficult to scan the 4K and get it fixed up to be presentable. But this movie would absolutely pop on 4K. I think the darks and the grays and the greens and the color, especially contrast when they like do Shell Beach and everything and his memory and all that, I think it would work beautiful. I would love to show you guys more clips, some clips in the video here, but with the Warner Brothers and stuff, it's best just for me to talk about it. So, and also it's best to sort of go in blind, to not see any clips of this movie or anything before you see it. That's why I'm trying to be very vague in my description of the film, because this is a movie I really truly want you to see if you have never seen it. I recommend the director's cut. I would watch that first if you've never seen it, but you can also go to the theatrical cut because they're both great movies. Both experiences are great. But I just think the director's cut is a better version. And if you've seen The Matrix and never seen this, and when you watch this, you will definitely see the similarities between this and The Matrix. This was actually, sometimes this is confused as being a Matrix ripoff. It is not a Matrix ripoff. This movie came before the Matrix. It's from Alex Proyas, his original idea, and so a lot of people have come to see that maybe the Matrix ripped this movie off a little bit. Some of the set pieces, everything. The only thing this really doesn't have that the Matrix has is martial arts fight sequences. This is much more a like noir, gritty, dark, gothic, sci-fi. Just amazing, incredible movie that just keeps you engrossed with the mystery that is just I love it. I love it. I love this movie. So if you've never seen Dark City and you want to pick it up, like I said, the Blu-ray is only like $9 right now. Will we get 4K? Possibly. So if you want to hold off for the 4K, that's up to you. Don't know when that's going to happen. But if you even still just have the DVD or the VHS and you prefer the theatrical cut, that's fine too. Because like I said, both versions are great. I just prefer the director's cut. I think it makes for a better viewing experience. Now, I would like to know all your thoughts and comments on Dark City in the comment section down below. Have you seen it? Have I inspired you to see it? Will you see it? And if you are seeing it for the first time after you're watching this video, please let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And if you like what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That would be awesome if I earn your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you. A shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Do you know the way to Shell Beach? Let me know that. Please let me know that. Always support physical media, because it truly is the superior format, now more than ever. Godspeed.